Hey you guys, Morten Åstad here with another video. In this video I will be showing you some CDs. Yes, I do buy CDs in between all the vinyl. So about a week ago I was just sort of randomly going through some offerings from Platekompaniet. They are celebrating 2 years in their current only store. And they had just sort of random CDs and other types of stuff on sale. And one of the ones that they knocked 50% off was I Quit by Haim. And one that I've been sort of eyeing to get on vinyl. Maybe I should get Haim on vinyl. I have their previous studio albums on CD. But with this price and everything, and having waited a while before getting it, I did get this. So, yeah, 50% off on a record which is only about, 3 or 4 months old? So the Haim sisters, with their 4th studio album, I reckon. So I just thought I'd show you guys this. We have pages of lyrics and more lyrics, even more lyrics, and this picture. Yeah, and there's an insert, which I think is sort of meant to be an alternate cover. I think there's been some CDs with alternate covers as well, and maybe the vinyl. And there's the CD for those who want to see that. And a fine album. So yeah, I've had the opportunity to listen to this for a while. Yeah, I think, one of the Haim sisters does show up in movies from time to time. I felt like I saw her in a movie just a couple of days ago. But I've been in a movie kind of mood lately, so I've seen a lot of movies. So, yeah. There you go. Now for the main bulk of CDs that I'm going to show you, I got today. So, it's the Winter Olympics, and Norway tends to do quite well. So Platekompaniet usually has a thing going on during Winter Olympics, maybe Summer Olympics, and when there's a world, what is it, Verdensmesterskap, World Championship, in cross country skiing and so on. What they do is they give some kind of special online offer whenever Norway takes a gold medal. So a few days ago there was one for vinyl, and I've spent, as usual, I spent too much money. And the other day there was, I think Norway won 2 or 3 gold medals, and I was like, wonder what kind of offer they're gonna do. And it was 30% off of books. Wow. But today Norway won a gold or 2, I think, again. And thanks to the efforts of these fine sports people, Platekompaniet gave 30% off online for CDs. And I have a few CDs in my wish list at Platekompaniet. So I checked out a bunch that I had an idea that they might have in store. Now, of course, this was supposed to be online, but the other day I went out there and I bought the Van Halen box, and I said, there's a few, blemishes on the box there. Can I get a little money off? And they knocked off 20%. So again, I went there today and I said, well, you're offering 20%, but in these environmental times, since you already have these CDs in the store, and some of them are not even in your warehouse, according to the website, can I get the 30% off even though I buy them from you here in the store? And he thought about it a little bit and said, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll just write a note. So went around the store. I found 5 of the 6 things I had hoped. The 6th one we couldn't quite get why it wasn't in the store, and that was Smith Coulson. Latest one by the Iron Maiden guitarist. But yeah, I did get 30% off these fairly brand new CDs. Some of them are ones I've put off buying for a while because I want them on CD, even though I've gotten them on vinyl. But that's because for example, my CD collection is complete. So that's the reason for that. So let's have a look at them, shall we? So this is going to be a fairly wide range of music. We start off going to Australia with probably my least favorite Kylie Minogue album. Her latest, I thought Tension, the previous one, Tension, was really quite good. I mean, her music is not necessarily for me, although some albums really are. But it's Kylie, and I mean, I've been in love with that, woman since, probably since the Locomotion, and that's okay because I was younger than she was then too. So okay, but yeah, so this is Tension 2. I did get the vinyl before the CD this time around, and because I wasn't too keen on the album and the persons she's collaborating with on this album, she doesn't need to do that. That's beneath her. Modern artist, get away. Kylie is goddess. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at this. There we go, and because my Kylie Minogue studio album collection is complete on CD, so that's one of the reasons I got it. On vinyl I have like 3, I think, and a compilation. There it is without the shrink wrap. Just some drunk people screaming outside. I hope they're drunk, and if they're not, then it's something far more sinister. And there we go. Gorgeous Kylie. Lyrics. Yeah, and just the back of that. It's blue inside, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. And the CD looks like this. It's Saturday night, by the way. By the way, I misspoke. I don't have. I guess I kind of do, but I am missing one of her records as far as studio albums on CD goes. But it's the 2025 Christmas album, which I did get on vinyl. But I have the previous one that was released years ago, which is essentially the same. This year, 2025 ones was just 2 or 3 extra tracks. So, And then I got something Swedish. So this is I think they started off being called acid jazz. Very loungy, very cool, nice. In Swedish band, very popular in Norway. I think they just played 5 concerts in a row, just a few streets away from here. And I think I kind of forgot. I should have asked my nephew if I could get in on those. Then they're playing again here 3 or 4 concerts this summer, and now it is just announced they're playing a couple more this fall. So I think all in all they end up playing like 9 or 11 times in Norway in 2025. So this is Landet vi ärvde, the country we inherited, by Bo Kaspers Orkester. And again, I have most of their studio albums, but I haven't kept up with them, so I might be missing 1 or 2. Really nice band, one that I started listening to when I was living in Denmark, actually. So that's probably 20 or now 30 years this year. I think it was in 96, might have been 97. And that album that I bought then was, I think, their second album called America. Or America. Here we go. Very nice artwork, I thought. It's back. It's on Sony Music. There is the CD. And again, 30% off. I'm really happy. I've been wanting this CD for a while now. 2023, so yeah, a while. But you know, you prioritize. You know, when I got into vinyl, I do sort of shove the CDs to the side all the time because, well, I shouldn't. I should probably get more CDs and less vinyl, I guess, in a way. No. Probably going to edit what I just said because it would be deemed as sacrilege to vinyl people in the vinyl community. So we have lyrics and sort of the artwork moving inwards that we saw on the front cover. And no pictures of the band. They're probably a year or two around my age now, so they don't want to show themselves. Tracks. I didn't read the Kylie tracks, sorry. But yeah, Landet vi ärvde, När du landat, Har jag vaknat, Man kan undra, Gott att vara, Hur länge irrar Lazarus, Kyssar och tårar, Vad som händer, Vi som kom in överallt, Då kan vi mötas igen, Och att fånga dig. Next up, we go from Sweden to that country across the pond, which isn't Canada. Can we please have fun? Kings of Leon, finally. For some reason, this damn CD, you see here, 299 kroner. So, and the online price was 279, so I got 30% off 279. But so nice of him to see that, the guy I was talking to. But why 299 when all the other new CDs are around 229 these days? And it was the same thing online. This Kings of Leon CD, for some reason, cost between $5 and $7 more than other same regular. There's no bonus, there's nothing special about it. Weird. Or in the words of Zegler, weird. There we go. And also nice to have jewel cases. So I have all of the Kings of Leon studio albums on CD. Finally, again. So I like the color. There is the CD. Plain as can be almost. They played in Oslo not that many months ago, and it was more or less solo. They're very popular here in Norway. At least for people who bought records 20 odd years ago and probably stopped doing that. But, you know, in these streaming days, I guess you gotta go out and play to the people who still remember you. So this is a fold-out booklet with the lyrics. And a poster of sorts. So I'll look forward to hearing this, finally. Tracks are Ballerina Radio, Rainbow Ball, Nowhere to Run, Mustang, Actual Daydream, Split Screen, Don't Stop the Bleeding, Nothing to Do, M Television, Hesitation Gem, Ease Me On, and 7. And it's on Capitol. And next we travel northeast from where these guys are from, I guess. Yeah. To Boston. Boston. And we're not going there for some Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Or anyone saying, how do you like them apples? No, we are going to listen to some latter-day Pixies. Yes, so I have all of Pixies' studio albums on both CD and vinyl. However, I remember I didn't get the vinyl when the new studio album came out. There was a bit of something. I remember it took a while before we got the studio album here in Norway on vinyl. And I was hoping that we would get one of those CD books. I miss Denmark so much. Someone please help me get a job up there in Northern Jutland somehow. If I can sell this place and move back home to Denmark. Yes, I call it back home. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know what sort of... I think it was because I thought there was going to be one of those book CDs of this Pixies album. And there wasn't. So I just want to be a little careful here because I want to stab myself. No, I want to keep the hype sticker here. So yeah, this is their latest album. I thought it was definite step up from, you know, their previous post-reunion albums. It's called The Night the Zombie was it came? And yeah, I did listen to it for a while there on on vinyl, but sort of forgot. So I hope this CD will revive that for me. It is on BMG. You have tracks like Primrose, You're So Impatient, Jane, The Night the Zombies Came, Chicken, Hypnotized, Johnny Goodman, Motorola, I Hear You Mary, Oyster Beds, Mercy Me, Ernest Evans, Kings of the Prairie, and The Vegas Suite. 2024 BMG over here in Europe anyway. So there we are. That's the way. No hole in this one like on the cover of the vinyl. I think I kind of got a little pushed to the side by me being a lot more excited at the time anyway for the Kim Deal solo album, which is gorgeous, by the way. Gorgeous. There's some artwork in there for you, for y'all, you all. inside looks like that. And this is the CD. And just like the Pixies CD was me getting, that final missing piece from my CD studio album collection, this is another one of those. I did get the CD book when this came out, but I didn't grab the regular CD alongside the vinyl. As for the vinyls, I am missing one record, and it is Manic Street Preachers. Yes. And I've said it lots of times. One of my absolute favorite bands from Wales, and I'm missing one album on vinyl, well, one studio album, and that is Journal for Plague Lovers. I'm not missing any of their live albums, because Manic Street Preachers do not do live albums. They've been very clear about that. They have a couple of DVDs, I think, from way back from concerts, but no, they don't do live. They think they basically think that's stealing from their fans. There are a couple of compilations, and also, of course, that elusive B-side thing that I think most of us Manics fans would really like on vinyl. Here we go. So there was a special edition on vinyl where this was the front cover, and I didn't get that. And there's the back. So this is on Columbia/Sony Music, and the tracks are Critical Thinking, Decline and Fall, Brushstrokes of Reunion, Hiding in Plain Sight, People Ruin Paintings, Dear Stephen, Being Baptized, My Brave Friend, Out of Time Revival, Deleted Scenes, Late Day Peaks, and One Man Militia. So that was the tracks. There is the in booklet, which looks like that. I am a collection of dismantled almosts, and Sexton said. We have lyrics. No, there we go. There's the guys. Keep an eye out for Record Store Day now in April. Some of the albums released in the UK, if you can get them outside of the UK, are released as in conjunction with War Child. So there will be some sort of thing going to the War Child thing if you buy their records, I assume. And two of those records are Manic Street Preachers related. It is the solo album of main man and the singer, and also the bass player. And whenever I'm going to say people's names, I suck at it. Sorry, guys. Nicky Wire and James Dean Bradley, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. I've only been listening to them for 35 years, so. So now that is concluded, I am going to go and watch some Amazon Prime, because they just put up a series from Barry in Wales. It's Gavin and Stacey, which I've wanted to watch for a long time, but it's never been around for me to watch. So I'm going to watch it tonight. Hope you guys are having a nice enough February. How nice can you... Well, people in Australia probably have a wonderful February. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please click like. That helps my channel. If you want to subscribe, well, that makes me happy. And I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Bye-bye.